We're gonna make this really quick because I can't really keep up with Weezer's bullshit anymore. I mean, they have an album coming out in addition to the one I'm about to talk about. I don't even remember what the last one sounded like. I can't. And now they have another one coming already. But before that one came out, they were like, "Look, we record so much fucking crap that here's another one before that other one." What? What? Just imagine the day Rivers Cuomo passes on, the sheer mountains and mountains of shite that he's going to leave behind for archaeologists to have to dig through. Wow, there's only like two good albums in here, the archaeologists are going to say. So let's run through this one really quickly, okay? This Weezer album is called OK Human, which is an awful joke name. If I were Radiohead, I'd be kind of pissed off just because shut up, Weezer. It's annoying. I guess the gimmick on this one is that I believe it's on every track. It's at least almost every track. Has chamber instruments backing up the band, meaning like I'm not going to pretend to know which instruments they are, but it's like violins, cello, that kind of thing. So that's behind every track. And does that help it stand out from the other Weezer pablum they've been putting out for years now? What are you kidding? No, it doesn't. It sucks. It's another who cares. It's another who cares album. Who cares? I guess I would say, there are some Weezer albums with truly awful tracks, offensive shit, like Make Believe has tracks like that. Gratitude has some tracks like that, there's ones like that. But this is an inoffensive bad Weezer album, in the sense that nothing stood out to me as particularly bad. It's just all so meh. They all the tracks kind of blend together. They put it on YouTube, which is nice, except they uploaded apparently not in track order, and the playlist they put up for it is also not in track order by like a big difference. I looked at the track list after, and it was like nothing. I don't know why they did that, but regardless. So I guess I listened to it out of order. Oops. Um, but the tracks are so samey, I wouldn't have been able to tell you one way or the other that one sounded like a closing track, one sounded like an opening track, a midway point, whatever you want to say. It just sounded like kind of the same shit 12 times. I don't know how many tracks. 10, 12, something like that. It's kind of all the same fancy pop sludge, is how I'm going to put it. There's certainly a theme running through the album. It's about how everybody on their damn phones too much and everybody on the computer too much. Oh, you said it, Rivers. Like there's a song called Numbers, and it's about likes and engagement and shit. And there's a song called Screens where Rivers says multiple times, everybody's staring at screens. That's some really insightful shit. Thanks for that. Again, though most of it's inoffensive and ignorable, which is high praise indeed. I'm sure you'll agree. Like all contemporary Weezer, there are spots where if you really like listen out for it, you'll realize how abhorrent the lyricism is. He seems to very deliberately avoid touching on any real emotion. Well, ever since he got burned on Pinkerton, he doesn't like want people to actually see inside of his soul. So he just kind of writes this shit, and it's noticeable sometimes where you just like you just hear a lyric where you're like, "Huh? You can't say that in a song." The standout shit lyric. I've only picked one here. Let's not waste too much time on this, huh? The standout shit lyric here has to be Kim Jong, and the way it's sung is absurd too. But the standout lyric has to be Kim Jong Un could blow up my city. I'd never know. There are two tracks that I would call wanks, just wank tracks. One's called Everything Happens for a Reason. It's 24 seconds long. Doesn't matter. There's one called Mirror Image, which is a 1 minute and 15-second song, but it's actually a 45-second song. But the last 30 seconds sound like Rivers plonking away at the piano while he seemingly is trying out end lines for the song. You hear him like sing a bunch of things and then pause and then sing something else. It sounds like it's just him trying to pick how to end this song, but rather than actually pick one, he just left that 30 seconds of him doing that on the track. Okay, no thank you. But anyway, at least the album is short. The tracks are quite short. The album's just over 30 minutes. Actually, it's 30 minutes and 33 seconds. So if he cut that bullshit of 30 seconds in Mirror Image, you would have had a 30-minute album. It is short, but I did start getting bored partway through it, and I looked to see how much was left, and I still had 5 tracks to go. So I. But yeah, overall, pretty forgettable without being full on awful. But I doubt I will think of any of these songs or go back to any of these songs. I'm sure I've said this about many uh, Weezer albums, which, by the way, this is the 14th one now, 14th, with a 15th on the way. So I'd say this album is kind of like a fart, but a fart that passes by real quick, so not a particularly odious fart. I'm gonna just give OK Human. OK Human. I'm gonna give OK Human a rating of silent, but I guess not deadly. Silent, but kind of unpleasant. Out of five. You know, when people say, like, this is the exact thing we need right now in this pandemic, this is the exact thing we don't need. Fuck you. Buy my album instead of this piece of shit. Let me, over. Here it is. Way. There. 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 Sounds like I recorded it in my room on a digital mic and mixed it all by myself because I did. But it's still a lot better than this forgettable piece of piss, at any rate. At least I've got like screaming on there. You'll never be able to get the screams out of your head. Or, you know, if you prefer, look forward to the next Weezer album, Van Weezer, another comedy title based off another band's name. Disgusting!